Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Evie from Ev's Eats, and today I am back with another delicious fall lamb recipe. Today we are going to be making some slow roasted lamb chops. So I'm starting out with some lamb shoulder chops that I found at the farmer's market, along with some butternut squash, some onions, and some thyme. And the first thing I'm going to do is add some oil to the pan, and we're going to saute our onions. So I'm just breaking them up, and we're going to saute them for a little bit until they soften, and then I'm also going to add in the butternut squash and saute that as well. And for this recipe I went with butternut squash, but you do not have to. You can use whatever fall vegetable you like sweet potato, zucchini. Actually, zucchini is a summer vegetable, but you can use whatever fall vegetable you like. And then I just added some thyme to the pan. And next we're going to add our seasonings, which is just going to be some salt, some black pepper, and then a little bit of all-purpose seasoning, adobo. And we just want to cook these down until the vegetables start to soften. Not too long because it's going to continue to cook in the pan later, but put that in a bowl and set that aside, and let's start on our lamb. So for our lamb shoulder chops, I am generously seasoning them with some salt and black pepper on both sides. And then I'm just going to add some more oil to the same pan we cooked our vegetables in. And now we're going to sear the lamb on both sides for about 5 to 6 minutes. I'm looking for a caramelized crusty brown color on each side. Ooh, look at that color. That is exactly what you want to see. Look at all that flavor. So we're just going to do the same thing to the other side. Get it nice and caramelized. So I'm just going to remove them from the pan and set that aside. If you have some more lamb to brown it in batches, but after you're done browning it, just set it to the side. So here's a part where we put everything together. I'm starting out with some oil, and then I'm going to add a can of whole plum tomatoes to the pot. And really what I'm going to do is just let the tomatoes soften. I'm using a stick to kind of like burst them open just a little bit, but we're just going to let these tomatoes cook down for about 5 to 10 minutes. And after 5 to 10 minutes, we're going to add our seasonings. So I'm starting with a mix of cumin, garlic powder, oregano, salt and black pepper, and a little bit of red pepper. And this is our seasoning blend that's going into our lamb. So this is mostly cumin, and it just smells so good and aromatic. It's like I'm being transported to like North Africa. So next in goes some garlic and then some parsley. So now I'm just stirring that all together, and I'm going to allow this to continue to cook for about 5 minutes before we go ahead and add in our butternut squash and our onions. So now that everything is in the pan, it's time to add our lamb chops back to the pan. So I'm going to add them to the pan one by one, make sure they get nestled into the tomatoes and butternut squash and onions. And then I'm also going to pour in the juice that was on the plate from the lamb as well. Get everything in there. And if you need to, kind of turn the lamb over, make sure that the sauce is on there and it's got all the juices and all the flavors from everything that we put in the pan. And I'm basically just going to cover this with aluminum foil and put this pan directly into the oven at 280 degrees, and we're going to let it cook low and slow for an hour. After 1 hour, remove it from the oven and garnish with some fresh parsley. You can serve this dish with some rice, some couscous, and that is it. This is how I make my slow roasted lamb chops. For more recipes, you can visit evseats.com, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!